done a number of things last session, of which I've forgotten all of them.
Nice.
And my brain was not in it in order to watch the video today because it's just work.
Mhm.
Oh god, I have felt nauseous all day today.
No,
It's finally starting to go away.
no. My guts have been hating me.
I know we messed up the Cyclops. Well, Ava messed up the Cyclops. Sorry, and
Mhm.
then we started searching for Roddy.
Yep. And then we pissed off a couple things with Chompy, I think, roaring or whatever.
Mhm.
Other than that, yeah, we're on the move to go try to hunt Roddy down again.
Didn't something run out at us? I thought something ran out at us.
Yes.
Yeah,
Chompy roared and got attention.
All right.
Yeah. So I suppose you'll probably want to see the things that are coming down the pathway for you.
Yes.
sure.
Sure.
We must see.
Someone has to see.
A lot of book 3 doesn't really have battle maps for a lot of these smaller encounters. So I will just continue to drag certain creatures out onto the broader board and give y'all some general positions.
I'm here to play with math rocks anyway. I'm not here to look at maps.
You'll
Maps are like reading, and reading is bad.
well,
Ah, shit.
It's a bear. An ugly bear.
Ah, shit.
Hey, it's a bunch of little piggies. Shit,
So we got bears and we got trolls.
that's not
Oh,
a
that is
troll.
That's
troll.
a two-headed thing.
That's an at.
Oh, and it.
If that's not a troll, that's a two-headed thing.
I don't know if you're meant to still be large there, darling, but
No. I guarantee that's worn off. I'll fix that in a second.
okay. But- oh, right. Y'all can't see that because this board doesn't have that. Let's
Yeah,
no.
Ah,
No.
Ah, everything vanished.
Yep.
I'm scared.
Oop,
Oh god.
loading.
Oh, I even deleted Chompy's your vehicle token. Oops. Let's put that back. There we
Yeah.
go.
That's why I was like, I can't see anything. I've lost sight. God, I'm blind. Ah.
Bloop. 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 And we'll do this here. Bloop. Put y'all up higher.
stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. And pelvic thrust. Woo!
No.
You're goof. But actually, this can also show something as well. So you see how you've got the River Esk and Kestrel River up here. Sorry, it wasn't the Selent. I was lying.
I see gray.
I can see.
Hang on.
I
let me
can see
reload.
clearly now.
Yeah.
The rain is gone.
But over here, Dave.
Hang on. I'm reloading my page because my screen is all gray. The background didn't load for me.
Why you attack me?
Get him, chicken. Kill.
Come on. What page? Reload. Aw, I got a page unresponsive.
Bill?
Oh, wait. I see stuff.
Do you?
Hang on. Hey, there we go. We're good. All right. So, oh, Ghostlight Mars. I saw that on the map. Oh, I see where we're at. Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
really see where we're at?
Belcon River, Kestrel River, River Esk, the Sleeper, and Red Lake Fort. Oh, there's Usk Lake. Okay, and that goes upward, so we're up here. Maybe. Nicholas went away.
He was attacked by Steffi, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
Okie doke.
okay.
Everybody's leaving us.
Actually, I'm gonna go and pee.
It's the end of the world. I knew it.
I'm not going anywhere.
You'll never leave me, right, Anna?
Sure. I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, I'm comfy in my chair with my dye pillow and my chocolate malt. And not trying to murder my brain because it overheated today.
Yeah, I get that.
It was too fucking hot. To the point where at the end of the shift, one of my like coworkers looked at me, she's like, "What's up your butt?" And I'm like, "Nothing, I'm dying." She's like, "Oh, okay." Like, yeah, I'm not trying to look like I'm mad or mean or something. My head hurts. It's hot. I was tired of things touching me.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn it.
Somebody ate something they weren't supposed to again.
Yep. I made a package of hot dogs for dinner and left 3 in the pan, and at least 2 of them were David's, and apparently someone ate them. That was his dinner. He said he was.
Children.
Yep. He said he was going to make his food, so I left him. Hey.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I guess he's gonna have to fend for himself now.
Oh well. Dave's a big boy. He can handle it.
Yeah, we got a whole nother package of hot dogs. He can eat them. I heard.
I'm back.
Said,
Denied hot dogs, are we?
Yeah, fuck all of them.
I hear you. But yes, you were bellowed at by this two-headed giant guy, and a bear roared back at your T-Rex, and now you are to do battle.
We fight. Roll for initiative.
To battle.
Ew.
Oh.
Yay!
You know, this is for the best. Although, Pyrrhus did spend a lot of firepower last combat,
Mm-hmm.
and we haven't slept yet. So maybe I might not just be reduced to cinders immediately.
That's what you think. Fireball!
Yeah.
The Etten encourages his bear companion to charg. Nope. That's moving everybody. That's not what we want to do. Charg.
Oh, look, it wants cuddles.
All right, Anna. Odds or evens? What's good for you?
Evens.
No. Womp. Charg. He nibbles.
15
Oh.
damage.
Let's say
It misses, but
I was gonna
it
say,
nibbles.
does it miss?
Yes, it missed. Well, I mean, you should know your armor class.
I have to double
Silly
check every
goose.
time.
Silly goose.
Misses by 3.
Darlin! A bear has charged.
What time of day is it right now?
You guys are getting into the afternoon for sure. You guys have been traveling a decent while. Like, you probably have... Shit, I mean... When did this adventure print? When did this start? My brain. Why? Why do it fail me?
What are you trying to remember?
Either way, it's probably sometime afternoon. So, like...
Yeah, because we rested.
It is.
Tonight, so.
It is sunny out, and you guys have been traveling a fair few miles.
Alright. Where is... Alright. I'll just try and smack it with the hammer a couple times.
Of course, it fails.
Is it within my swing range, or do I need to move forward? Because it has
You
reach?
need to move a little forward.
Alright, take a 5-foot step.
Steps of the 5 foot. Yes. Okay, so this is a February release. So that means that it is probably mid-spring. So...
Oh, I misjudged the height on the first attack, but I think I might have whacked it with the second one.
Okay, yeah. So sunrise about 6, sunset about 9. Makes sense. Y'all have probably got about like 5 more hours of daylight.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what I was hunting for. Yeah, you miss on the first one because a nat 1 is suckage. And Oh, damn it. I'm gonna have to pull this one up too. I forgot. Natural armor, when it converts, sucks. A 30, I do believe, will probably still injure Disbur. So you give it a big bulk. Yeah, okay. Okay. Boost. Changes. Add. Defense. Natural armor. Good stuff. Now be accurate. Feel free to pass it along if you have done your deeds.
Yep.
Bear, take 15. Sylph, it is your turn. A bear has charged your frontliners and seems to be occupied.
I'm gonna cast Acid Arrow on it.
Let me ask you this. Are you going to try to deliver that through your gun?
It is jammed.
Oh, it is still jammed. I
Yes.
see. Yes.
So casting it from the hand.
Well, you do have the alternative of firing it through your bow if you wanted,
This is true. This is true.
because it works with either of your ranged implements.
You know what? Yeah, I didn't even think about my bow. Don't I gotta ready it though and stuff first?
I could imagine that if you had jammed your gun in the last combat, that upon your travels, like, since you've not really gotten a moment of downtime to clear your gun, you would have probably had, like, your bow out and about. You know you're traveling dangerous terrain. I'm not going to penalize you on that one.
Okay. I will shoot my bow first, right?
Mm-hmm. A 25. That'll do some damage. Then you can also cast your acid arrow, and that will, go with it. So, 7 more acid damage. Pew and a pew.
And it lasts 2 rounds or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The acid effect.
Yes, it does. Deal another 2d4 points damage, so we'll just have to remember that. This Seton is not too happy with how things are going. You're beating up his buddy. And so he's gonna yell profanities at you in Giant. He's gonna charge up to Darlin and try to give him his own smackdown.
Oh god.
Charg. 22 will not hit the fortified dwarven cannonball. Athena, it is your turn.
Guess I'm going to enhance my sword before I smack it.
Sure, that is a swift action. Yes.
With keen +1. So I have to step up. Nope. Wrong button.
Fair enough.
Step up. Oop. Back up. Whatever. Stay. Button. There's my button.
Who are you stabbing? The bear?
The bear, yeah.
A 20 will stab the bear.
Good.
All right.
-8. There we go. The bear has been poked.
But wait, there's more.
Ball lightning, leave me alone.
There's for the one on the bear, and there's for the one on the.
Well, I mean, you just
Shift these.
you casted it on. Okay, there you go.
Yep, there's 2 of them. They're 5-foot diameter spheres.
No, leave Mr. Bear alone.
What? I don't see no
Aha.
fireballs.
The bear is safe.
It's
The bear is safe. No, ball lightning is all or nothing.
Oh, reflex negates, right. But it's persistent, so it's sticking
Yep.
for a while.
Yep. You leave bear alone.
Yeah.
Does bear have metal on it?
The bear does not have metal on it.
Want to make sure it didn't have any barding or anything.
These guys can't afford barding.
Yeah, because anything that has metal on it takes a -4 on the save.
Leave my bear alone.
So yeah, that's what Ava does.
The bear is gonna roar defiantly. And is gonna full round Ethna. She smells nice.
Perfect bear.
Yeah.
Smells tasty, like snacks.
Oh,
There we go.
that one didn't. Sheesh.
Bite, claw.
Applies the damage.
Nom 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 nom. Double check. Does bear have special features? Do I have to grab? No, I don't. Okay. You're safe for now. The darling.
We're 2 people, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta read this ball thing here real quick. Okay, if I stop moving, so if I move through it, it won't hurt me. I have to stop moving in it. Wait, no, hold on. Maybe I read that wrong. No, no, okay, yeah, if I went through it, I would get hit. Never mind. Okay, that's not what I'm gonna do then.
Yeah, sorry.
Just
No,
get
that's
hit
fine.
anyway.
No.
What do you mean? Are you bonking my bear?
Yes, I am.
Leave my bear alone. Hit the giant. He's way more threatening.
Not to me, he isn't. And everybody else in my pay.
Y'all are just animal abusers. I'm just calling it out now.
Ava's done nothing wrong.
You have 2 successful bonks on my poor bear. Still standing, though. Fuck off.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, was looking. Check something. Yeah. That was a different thing I was going to think of. I didn't take that one yet. Never mind. Okay, forward on. Still, shoot
Still.
the bear in the fucking face.
Well, Sylph gets his acid damage first, so go ahead and roll those 2d4 for me. 4. Okay, okay. Still standing. And I will remind you all that if you are standing still and you have a BAB of 8 or a BAB of 6 or higher, you do have the ability to full round for more than a single attack.
Yeah, that's everyone except Dave, I think.
Yep. This is more for our new players who aren't so new yet.
Yeah, Derek, this is for you.
Yeah, I'm brand new. What do I do? What button do I click?
You're muted.
The one that does a lot of damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. This whole time I'm like, I'm gonna shoot the bear. Well, not shoot the bear, but I'm gonna shoot the two-headed dude with a snowball arrow.
A snowball arrow.
Yeah.
Well, roll your acid damage first, because that's
He
going to
did.
go off first.
I already
Oh,
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Sorry. My thing didn't scroll down, so I didn't see it.
What a loser.
So
Gosh.
I go.
Chat didn't auto progress. That's not my fault.
Okay, okay. A 21. Ah, fuck. I gotta check this guy's stats too, because for whatever reason, the ACs are not reflecting properly. The damage stuff is, but. Alright, 1 second.
Mhm.
Let me verify. I'm pretty sure that's still gonna hit, but just gotta make sure.
I wouldn't doubt if he had the AC of 22 or higher.
Well, a lot of these giants that are like a little less civilized don't exactly come packing like straight up, super armor or anything like that. You know what I mean? And their
Yeah.
dex normally isn't very high, so most of their armor is going to come from 2 factors. The physical armor they wear, magical items, or in most cases, natural armor, which is the thing that this system isn't reflecting when I import these, so I gotta change it.
Oh, okay.
So, but yes, that will hit, so feel free to roll your snowball while I fix this. That's a decent snowball. How are you
Yes.
making a snowball in the middle of spring?
Sylph?
I find this obnoxious. Damn wizards.
Damn snizzards.
Damn magic casters. Alright, there we go. And you even targeted him right. Good job. You get a cookie.
Yay. I'm learning.
That was actually a pretty decent shot from Sylph. This guy is not too happy, but he's got a bowling ball in his way.
Yes.
Yeah, if we go back and like double check, timeline and stuff, it's been a hot minute. Season has always been like my weakest attribute when it comes to remembering campaign stuff.
Only you had
Except-
a fancy calendar to tell you.
I know. If only I remembered how to use the fancy calendar all the time.
Oh, that's what keeps appearing every time we log in?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
If I remembered how to use it.
Well, look at that.
It just has arrows for when you want to change the day.
Yes, that would make a lot of sense.
With the right modules, you can even make it go dark when it comes to night and just change the time.
What? I don't know, man. I think you're blowing my mind. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and full round on Darlin.
No, not me.
This could get
I'm just a-
messy.
I'm just a weak, innocent little dwarf.
Power attack. Uh, I don't know if this is gonna do the proper thing, but as a heads up, this is going to be 4 attacks.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit the full attack button, and this should be the main hand with the thing. Nope, it only rolled 1, so I'm gonna have to do this 4 times.
Well, that misses.
27. Yeah. Flails. Here's the offhand.
That definitely misses.
Yeah, okay, so he's basically fishing for nat 20s now. Because I could put this as a mod of -5, but yeah, just understand that I'm looking for 20s now.
Yeah.
Not a 20. And not a 20. So you
Yay,
see
yay,
as this
resistance to giants.
You see as this Etten bears down on Darlin, just swinging these 2 flails back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. He's got some decent aim, but your tanky ball is just that. He is a tanky ball.
Dwarfs and giants. Great.
Yep. Yep.
+4 AC. Fuck you, giant.
Yep. But it is now Etna's turn. The bear yet stands, but it does look severely wounded. It do look severely wounded.
I'm going to spell strike it with Arcane Mark.
Okay. Fair enough. This is going to be a full round spell combat then?
Yes.
Okay.
1 arcane enhancement. Don't think I'm missing anything.
That is 2 attacks, and you will get a free one as well with delivery of your spell strike. So roll 1 more.
Okay. Single.
Just a single attack, yep. Etna delivers a flurry of blows to this creature as she peppers it with slashes from Malak as he's just cackling like a mad lad the entire time. And you bring low this poor bear that you have done nothing but abuse since it showed up.
Well.
Feel sorry for yourselves.
Nope, it wanted to eat us.
It is now Ava's turn.
Well, first thing we'll do. Damage for Etten, damage for Bear. The reflex saves. Although I guess the bear's dead, but so 2 on the Etten. I should use her move action to move the other one over.
Rude.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family.
Okay.
Suck eggs, 1 missed.
Suck eggs, 1 hit.
Damn it.
We're gonna be there for a while, yeah. I've got 7 more rounds of that.
No! Reflex, my weakness.
Yeah, it's okay. We are also going to. How close is he?
Within 60 feet, I'd say.
Okay. Said insult to injury.
That's rude.
Just
He's not a troll. He doesn't have regeneration. Gosh.
If you want to troll, maybe you should die faster.
Okay, it would have been the bear's turn, but now it is Darlin's turn.
There's a big giant. Oh, he almost dead.
Hmm.
What happened? What happened to him?
Y'all are rude. That's what happened.
I didn't do nothing to help.
Wow.
Lots of weapons.
Wow.
Was a 20 hit?
A 20 does actually hit.
25 then.
Yeah. Ow. You kneecapped this poor man's. And this one doesn't have ferocity. Okay, cool.
Falls over. Ugh.
Bleh. You hear both heads go, oh, and then the other goes, no, as it just collapses.
God, they're uglier every time I see them.
You didn't quite murderlate it, but you definitely do see it, just hit the ground and just go, oh. It did seem to be relatively disappointed and grumpy about things as it was walking up towards your guys' direction. It only decided to attack you guys in some, veiled attempt to exert aggression and upset. But go ahead and crack open your guys' storage.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and add something nice, shall we?
Yeah.
Browse items. For your knocking down of this Etten and his bear, as you pillage their corpses like the filthy adventurers you are, there is a magic item that you find. A ring, perhaps, in the sack that this Etten carries.
Nice.
I would like someone, to do some magic-y investigations.
Yeah, Ava
There
will
you
take a
go,
look.
Ava.
Okay.
Tell us what is-
Where's our loot at? The sepulcher loot?
I have not added anything in there yet. I am
Okay.
simply just asking for the magics.
Yeah, Ava will cast Detect Magic.
You do, in fact, detect some magics.
Wow.
Wow.
Mm.
Ava.
You suck.
Hey, she rolled a
Wow.
1 and
Nope.
got as much as Anthony out of 6, so.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Y'all suck.
Man.
not today, apparently.
Not
Ooh,
today, Sutton.
Could I use Gallant? Oh, and even a Gallant probably wouldn't help.
Well, it might. It is a
It
skill
might
check.
with enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Gallant on Ethna. Hang on, sweet cheeks, I got this. I'm gonna help you.
Oh god.
Where's it at? Hang on. He has he rifles through his pockets trying to find the right spell.
Ava, don't trust like that.
Come on. It's in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. And he pulls out his pocket and
Not
Did I
on
roll
the end, you dingbat.
oh, sorry. My bad.
Ava's also going to use Identify.
Well, hold on. This is all happening in the same round, so you
Yep,
gotta
no,
get.
I got you. That's just Ava's next shot.
Yeah.
She doesn't trust it when Sylph starts helping.
I hear you, but technically, because of the way that Gallant
Get you.
works, it's a reaction.
Yep.
I will need a 2d4 from you, Sylph.
Good, so get that max number 8.
All right, Ethna, here we go.
5, not
Oh.
bad.
5, not bad. 5, not bad. We had what, 18s on both the rolls? Yeah, 18's on
Yeah.
both rolls. So that'll take it to a 23. With the timely inspiration of your bard, as much as you might actually cringe at it, it does seem to sharpen your awareness for but a moment, as you find yourself looking at what is known as a ring of swarming stabs. This ring is crafted from, hardened leather straps, into which bits of fur and feathers and bone and ivory have been woven. Twice per day, when a wearer is flanking an opponent, they can, as a swift action, deal an additional 1d6 points of damage on a successful melee attack against that opponent. This is considered sneak attack for the effects that reduce or negate such damage.
Oh wow.
So, that is now in your loot. Your caravan storage. Other than that, I don't think you want the Ettin's dirty loincloth or a battered large flails.
No.
The bear has nothing on it.
Just a pelt.
Yes, it could be skinned for a pelt.
Well, we had somebody who could work with armor here, but he's not here. Oh well.
I mean,
I'm
if y'all
joking,
want to
okay.
give him the time, he could certainly do so, if that is something of interest to the party.
What would we make out of it?
We just make some other armor out of it, but I'm shit at skinning, and my survival's crap.
Oh, okay.
I can have him roll. That is fine. It is just a matter of, do you wish to give the Gochin the time to do such a thing?
Oh, right,
Roach is
Roddy.
a weaponsmith. I'm the armor smith.
Oh, right.
Edna does leatherworking.
That too, yeah.
But Roddy.
Let's just move on forward. We've
Yep.
gotta
We do.
save the dumb bard.
Yes,
The
yeah.
other
Look at
dumb
Phil.
bird.
he's
Y'all
a
don't-
ranger.
Y'all don't want a really nice bearskin rug.
Wait, is Roddy a bard or is he a ranger?
He is a
Bard.
bard with swashbuckling in his veins.
Right. Yeah, swashbuckling. There it is. Okay.
He is a buckler of the swash.
The buckler of the swash. God
He swashes buckles.
damn. You have to phrase it just right, just to trigger my tism to laugh. I'm gonna be stuck
I
on this till
buckled the
tomorrow now.
swash. And he
Yeah.
swashed the buckles.
I swashed the buckle.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, all right. All right, game time.
Dave's gonna be at work and just laughing for no reason. Everybody's gonna
I
be like,
probably
hey, what's wrong? Little children are gonna be walking by going, Mommy, why is that man laughing?
I'm
Nobody
swashing
told
the
a
buckles.
joke."
Leave me alone.
I'm buckling swashes.
Boop.
Oh, fun.
EXP granted. And now I bring you all back to the Minderhalls Valley map. As you have defeated the Cave Bear and the Etin. But yeah, it's just kind of been hanging out, by the, river. Y'all have, beaten it senseless in its sad, sad rage.
Good. Back to tracking.
Forward and onward.
Forward and onward. Forward and onward.
Forward and onward.
As you move there, you move about an hour's worth of travel. And I need perception checks from the party.
Oh, God.
Here comes the greatest perception of them all.
Oh my god.
I told you.
Didn't that one?
Here we go.
What the?
Just gotta-
Hold on.
Here comes the second greatest perception in the world. Whoa!
Yeah.
I can see my own feet.
Oy.
And then boop. And then boop. And then oh wait, no, dang it. Boop. 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 Fly. There we go. 27, 26, 12, and 16. Interesting. Well,
Focus on chompy here.
yeah. Yeah. Just go ahead and roll this real quick to double check. Okay, then. Okay, then. We're just going to go ahead and move back over here.
Damn it.
Sorry, but stuff is happening.
Reset the bear, reset the Etten.
Because you see, something seems to be heading your direction, but coming from behind you, and it's moving with an extremely swift pace. Actually, I'm going to move you guys forward a little bit just so I can drop this. And it is only Ava that catches it by the sound of the wing beats as it blitzes at your team.
Oh god, the Drake heard me again.
Wait, where'd it go? No, it was off the map. Okay.
Good.
Should really probably add, like... Why does this not wanna... Huh? Yeah. There we go.
Scaled bird.
There we go.
Scary bird.
It's ugly.
Scary bud.
Scaled bird.
It's ugly.
I come with bribe.
But...
You have to make sure the bird eats still.
No, I don't want cookie.
You don't want caramel?
I don't want
You don't
cookie.
want caramel and chocolate?
Not right this moment. Thank you.
We'll just leave it right there.
Okay.
They're just too sweet for my taste.
That's fair. Ava, you have but a moment in order to basically get yourself situated. As we roll right into the next combat. You're the only person that is getting a surprise round.
Excellent. Roll good or this won't matter. Well, this won't matter.
What is it, Drake? I know it. They're back for round 2. Watch later, the incorporeal rats are gonna appear. Sil's gonna be like, no!
Sylph
Nah.
needs to roll.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And
Darlin also.
And Darlin.
Yep.
I didn't know if he's back at
Give.
his desk yet.
Give me those initiatives.
Alright, Sylph, target the Drake and lock on. I'm glad this thing has auto lock.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's a bird.
It's ugly.
It's not ugly.
Only
How
its
could you?
It has a
It
face
looks-
that only a mother could love.
We don't see it yet.
Rude. I don't know. Maybe I now know should be targeting.
This isn't that bad. He might look like a dwarf instead of a lizard, but
Welcome to Hotel California.
Alrighty then. Everybody is rolled.
Mhm.
As the Rift Drake soars its way towards you guys. It has closed the distance by the time y'all have realized its presence. And it is going to be particularly asshole-ish. And I'm going to need a reflex save from the party. As this
30.
large ball of caustic gas bursts into a cloud upon impact of the ground surrounding you all. $25, $25, $24. Okay. Just need a darling. And a 14.
I swear I had a rope.
Well, everyone but Darlin passes. And let me just go ahead and roll this. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Caravan loot?
For those that passed, you take 15 points of acid damage. Darlin takes 30. Darlin is also affected by the slow spell for 4 rounds.
How do we take acid damage?
You can right click on your token and then type -15 in the health bar or the HP total.
Oh, right. You just okay. I see. It's just normal damage. You're just saying acid damage. Okay.
Yes, it is acid
Yeah.
typed. So if you're like resistant to such
Resistant.
things, you take less. Which actually,
Ah,
speaking of, let's look at your defenses there. You would take 5 less Sylph because of the fact that you are resistant to acid.
okay. That was my next
So like
thing.
that's what Ava's defenses look like when she rolls in the chest. She doesn't have any like DR or energy.
Where's our caravan's loot bag? Because I see the sepulcher loot.
It is in the
Caravan
items tab,
Ah, there we go.
and then there's storage, and you've got the different holdings.
Did I give Arwen the whole? I swear I had a rope.
No,
I don't think Arwen has rope.
Yeah, I don't think.
nope, he doesn't.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not.
He has a
seeing it.
journal and a falchion.
Either way, you have been gas bombed. Ava, it is your
Not ideal. Is it still nearby?
It is about 60 feet in the air. If you would like, you could give me a knowledge nature, or sorry, not knowledge, an arcana or a planes.
We'll do Arcana. God damn it.
Wow, something is bugged with your dice today, man.
Yeah.
Hate this.
We're gonna go with something simple. Fuck you. This game is for 2 players.
Rude. I thought you didn't have any more of these.
I had 1. Now I'm out of them. Damn it. Well, he still takes half.
Yeah. No,
Unless it's got evasion, in which case we have a problem.
good shot. Let me just check something.
Okay. Now it's time for everybody to take a nap, specifically Ava.
Okay, yeah. No, no resistance to fire. So that is going to give the half damage. Oh shit! I just
You
hit
just
everybody
applied it
with
to
that.
all of us. Yeah.
Oops. How do I fix that? That was half. 17 points of health back to everybody.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just
I'll fix it.
Right clicking plus 17.
Yep. Sorry, guys. Let me
There we go. I fixed it. Now it'll kick off properly. The staggered in 4 rounds.
Yeah. Let me give these two their plus 17. Plus 17. Sorry about that. Now move your butt back, darling.
I did move it back. Oh, was
Yep.
it there or there?
You're there.
I
You're
forget.
good. Yep. Okay. Ava, is that all you got there?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, now. And now the surprise round ends. And we go back to the Drake. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna roll a d6. I'll be nice.
I mean, Ava did just chuck a fireball at him.
Yes, but that also means that you might have fight back. So 1 to 2 is Ava, 3 to 4 is Sylph, 5 to 6 is Ethna. Sylph it is. Okay.
What?
You're gonna be hit.
Oh, okay.
I am going to Let's see, where are we at in that? We're not too bad. We're doing okay, but we're gonna do a flyby attack. So he gets to target Sylph. And what's Drake's movement? Okay, decent fly. So, spend 1 speed surge to fly down, bite, and keep moving. Oh wait, no, target. There we go. Target. Bite. 1.5. Crunch. Wow.
Holy shit.
Wow. Now, I forgot to do the flyby bonus.
I think I might have died.
You might have if I had hit, but I didn't. You have a 20 armor class.
I do.
So
I didn't notice that part.
You see this creature dive bomb you and go to bite you, and you have just the wherewithal to like lurch yourself out of the way just barely as it reascends back into the air. It's now only 30 foot high, but yeah, that was close. Ava, it is your turn. To carry
So this
on.
thing's 30 feet in the air now?
Yep. And it's on this side now.
Okay. So that's probably within 40 feet.
Pythagoras wise, probably.
Cool. Touch.
Scorching Ray. Touch AC.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Solid strat. It does do some damage.
All Ava's good.
Alright, Sylph, you narrowly evaded getting your head bit off. The Drake is in the air. What is your response?
How far away is this thing?
It's about 30 feet in the air, so less than 40.
This little bastard. I have
40
it-
at most, I should say. Yeah.
I have it targeted. Okay. So when I use gravity bow, do I have to fire my composite first, then use gravity?
Oh, okay. So Gravity Bow is a standard action, just spell. It's a buff spell. It's not really like a spell strike spell like you normally have.
Okay.
So you could cast that this round, but you wouldn't be able to attack this round. But it does last minutes per level, so it is a very good spell if like you're, gonna be doing several combats back to back.
So can I ting my armor and cast that, or no? I'll just cast that. So I cast that, but I can't. I have to wait for my next round.
You have to wait before you can fire your bow, but if you want to give your party Inspire, yes, you could ting your armor and do that at Swift. Or you could just do it as a move without having to ting your armor. Because your Inspire is quicker than a standard action now.
That's true. That's true. All right, so I'm gonna activate Inspire then.
Everybody can turn on Inspire Courage.
Oh, there we
Get
go.
them bonuses.
Fire Furge. We're all furries now. Is that what I heard?
No, I think some of us are scalies, actually, considering they think they're a lizard.
Gotcha.
One second. Okay. How many feet is that? 170 feet. Okay. I'm gonna, instead of doing the charge of my gravity bow, I'm gonna cast gloom blinding bolts on it. Am I still able to do that after inspiring?
Yeah, that's just a move action.
Okay. Because it has 170 feet range.
Well, it's your bow's range because you're attaching it to your bow shot at that point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
So I shoot my bow first.
Yes, indeed. Ah.
I missed. God
Every
damn
time
it.
you want to use this spell,
I
it's
know.
cursed.
I
You don't-
swear.
You don't lose the charge for it, but it is damn.
So does my bowstring snap?
No.
No.
That's the nice thing about bows. They don't have a misfire.
Okay.
Mess.
This spell is cursed, I swear to God.
It has the gloom within it,
It does. Just wait till this thing hits.
It's gonna be sweet. Darling, it's your turn. I know as a melee you are currently disadvantaged, but what do you want to do there, buddy?
Meta matter. Wow.
Ah, yes! The meta has returned to 27. It pierces this poor creature's wing.
Oh, you javelined it?
He javelined it, you bastard!
Yes.
I also keep
Bring the
forgetting to roll this.
omnipotent weapon back.
I keep forgetting to roll this. Holy shit! It actually fails the DC to keep some altitude, so it drops 10 feet. It's now 20 feet off the ground.
Yes.
Actually, I do need to roll for Ava as well, so let me just do that real quick. So that was versus a much lower amount.
God, I had that motherfucker.
I did. I actually forgot. Okay, yeah. So fine there, and fine there. Okay, yeah. No, it was good for Ava's. So yeah, no, it is now 20 feet off the ground. But yeah, no, you huck your javelin and it comes right fucking back. Now you just need to get it bolstered in its enchantment. Is that all you got there, darling? You're muted.
Man, the one time
I'll play
Sylph
this.
spell is going to work, it's going to miss and hit Urgesh by accident. No? Oh my god, Urgesh, I'm so sorry.
So, yeah, is that all you got? Okay, you did pass it. Cool. Athena, it is your turn. It is only 20 feet in the air now, so it's not super far off the ground, but
I'd like to use coin shot.
you want to use coin shot? Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Because of the fact that you are now at the level for Bab of it, one, tell me what coins you're giving the infusion to.
Gold. All three.
Oh, okay. You will be able to pitch 2 of them this round, so you should be able to click full attack. Let me double check. So combat, you do have gold coin in there, so yeah, you should be able to just do a full attack with it, and it'll shoot 2 coins.
Okay.
Well, if that was the spell coin shot, I'll accept that as your first one. But when
The other one
you
up.
you'll have to use the attack coin shot to and then just take 5 off the top.
Which is where? Nope. Stop being stupid.
Should be in your normal combat. You should have like a copper, silver, gold coin. You're just gonna
I
look for
see it.
gold coin. Yeah.
I found it.
So just a single shot, but put a -5 penalty on it because you are attacking at back.
Override bonus. Which one do I put it in?
Override. You're right.
Override. Okay.
Yeah, just -5 right in there.
Fine. Cool. And single attack.
Mhm.
Got it.
The second one does go wide, but your first one is a pretty striking shot. Bam.
No, that overrode the roll to
Oh,
be
yeah.
-5.
Oh.
Yeah, you put in
Yeah,
the check bonus, I think,
yeah.
and the bonus.
I blame Daniel.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I misheard what you said.
It's
My
all
bad.
good, buddy. You're all
Just
good.
busy stuffing my face at the moment.
So should I do it again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
y'all.
There we go.
Jesus. I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Which does actually hit.
Good.
That is not feeling too good. Not at all. Okay. It is, I do believe, time to boogie on out of here.
Dre's like, nope, wrong group.
But not without trying to take a snack with it. So it is going to do its flyby, and it is going to try to yoink one of the easier to grab characters.
Still, you got this.
1 to 2 is
I'm in
Ava, 3 to
danger.
4 is Sylph. Ava.
I'm in
all right.
danger.
So this is a CMB to grapple.
I'd be surprised if you could fail this.
All right. 23.
Yeah, that gets me.
Okay, and it is using its speed surge, so it basically dives from its current position, which actually isn't that far. So, and it's about 60 feet in the air, heading that direction,
Ah.
with Ava in its clutches.
I have a question.
Oh, bitch.
So all I gotta do is just make it let it go, because Ava will just
Sure.
float back down.
I have a question.
Sure,
How close did it get to any of us when it did that to Ava?
it does have reach. It is a very large creature.
Alright. Because fly die doesn't prevent attack of opportunities.
No, I hear you, but none of you have reach, so unless some of you do, feel free to correct me.
How far away is it right now with Ava?
From you guys, doing some Pythagoras, probably about 40 feet that way, about 60 feet. Split the difference, probably about 70 feet. You've still got range on it, Sylph, with your bow, easily enough.
Mhm.
It's the javelin thrower and other spellcaster that are going to have to, come up with some ideas. But Ava, you are starting this round
Rebelled.
grappled in its
Um,
clutches.
Which means I can't really cast. Yeah, somatic components required.
Yep.
I don't think I have spells without somatic components, so. Oh, yes, I do.
Show me
Fuck
what
you, I
got.
won't do what you tell me.
Yeah,
Well,
roll me an escape artist.
Yeah,
and,
now the real problem of Ava doesn't have good escape artist.
immediate action, you gain
Twice
a
caster level.
twice caster level. Yep. So
This is going to be everything. 27 versus its CMD.
let me double check. Go to its defenses. No, you remain grappled.
Fuck
See
you, let me go.
CM CMD 32.
That usually works.
It seems to ignore you, and you almost feel its claws start to tighten down to like not let you go as you start to wriggle.
You don't need to be rude.
Sylph, your fart on the wind is flying away. What do you do? Your
Let's
bow
see.
is still charged with Gloombind bolts, so
All right, let's try and launch it again, I guess.
you gonna fire your arrow.
Don't hit Ava. Please don't hit Ava.
Take her out.
Put her out of her misery before she's actually the snack.
Ooh.
In a heroic shot, Sylph pulls back his bowstring and just lets it fly. Roll your Gloombind bolts. You create one or more bolts of shadowy energy. Blah blah blah. Blah. Fire one bolt. Each bolt does 4d6 points of damage to a living creature. So this didn't seem to roll damage. Roll me 4d6.
Ooh. 20 damage altogether.
15.
Bring it down.
It
You'll
is
have to roll a reflex saving throw. They'll become blinded.
reflex. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 13. You shoot this creature. It does not it does not like, well, actually, let me roll the fly check real quick. Let me roll that fly check real quick. Oh my god.
The
Sylph
spell's out of the
shoots
sky.
this thing through the opposite wing of the of the javelin shot from earlier, and you see this thing start to spiral out of the air, and it starts to plummet. But it is not down yet, or at least it has not hit the ground, nor has Ava. But you do interrupt its flight going away, and you hear it shriek in terror as you have landed your bow shot. And I would like to remind you that every round that you actually shoot your bow while your Inspire goes up, it keeps maintaining itself, so you didn't have to spend any charges for that.
Nice.
Darlin, it is plummeting at a pace, but it is still in the air at this current time.
How far is it from me?
A single move would probably get you within 60 feet.
Oh god, it's fucking miles away. I'm
Well,
slow
to be
now.
fair, it was yes, you are slow. So what, move 10 foot?
No, it doesn't slow your movement, you just become staggered.
Ah,
It'll
right,
take
you only get a single action.
Yeah.
Well,
We're all
it is.
deadly. Most
It
of us.
is.
Move 30 feet.
Okay, alright. Woofs. Wait, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Staggered reduces you to a single action.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Doesn't your armor dwarf? No encumbrance. Boots, that's right.
30 feet.
Boots. Good shot, Sylph.
Thank you.
Ethna, it is your turn. You see the drake plummeting out of the sky. Still clutching your arcane.
I don't think there's a whole lot I can do other than try and run towards it.
Words of encouragement help too.
Actually, wait. Can I do something else? Or is it too late?
I think this one's a little too late, buddy.
Alright, that's fine. Keep going.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna double move up.
Okay. She's moving up.
Which would be like 60? I don't know where I would land, but
On my face.
like there? Is that where I
Sure.
land?
So you're just moving a single movement?
Just yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You'd be about 30 feet roughly from it, Pythagoras-wise, in terms of its falling distance.
Okay, so
It-
close enough that if it gets back to me, I can blade dash through.
So you're readying for the moment that it decides to hit the ground.
Yep, I'm gonna blade dash 30 feet
Actually,
forward.
let me double check something. Let me double check something.
It's that or storm step, one of the two.
Technically, Anna, you could blade dash it in the air.
What?
You just happen
Yep,
to be
any
falling at
direction.
the end of your round.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is literally
I have
blade dash is
flight.
Fly with it.
I could have flight.
but that's a standard action to activate.
I could, well, depending on how high up I was, I could activate it while falling. Maybe.
So, at the end of your round, you would fall 60 feet.
Someone would have to
'Cause-
catch me.
So you would just hit the ground. Although, actually, Paris, because you're more
Yeah.
acclimated to witches, hers is the flight hex. Would she not also have levitate?
He has Featherfall with it, I think.
think it does have Featherfall.
Yeah. Flight, the witch can use Featherfall at will.
Okay, and Featherfall is a reaction, right? It's an immediate.
Yeah, it's an immediate, and also like her, if she has enough levels for fly and stuff, it works per the spell, which automatically has you falling.
Mhm.
But yeah, Featherfall is a immediate action, verbal only,
Yeah,
and can
so
work on multiple creatures.
so effectively, you could blade dash this creature in the air with your spell strike, and and you would just slowly fall your way down if you use your it to Featherfall yourself.
Well, shit, I wish I would have known this earlier. Could have done that.
Yeah, Blade Dash sends you in any direction you want. It's just most people don't use it to go into the air because typically they'll just take fall damage.
Oh, that makes more sense. So
It is the anime move of I go that direction.
okay. So I have
So
to
you
do that now or later.
you can do that now because you were wanting to hold Blade Dash, but I wanted to let you know that that is technically possible for you to shoot yourself into the air.
Okay, then let's do that. Let's jump in the air.
Okay. You weave your arcane magics and zip your way into the air at this Drake. You may go ahead and make attack roll.
Okay.
Reminder that you gain a bonus to your attack roll equal to your intelligence modifier.
Okay, so spell combat?
Mm,
Nope. No.
Not spell combat, no, because you're not doing a full round action. This is just no. This is spell combat. I'm sorry. Yep. So click spell combat.
Okay. And I don't have enhancement because it's a whole new thingy.
That is a swift action though. So
Meaning I could add it if I wanted to, or not?
you could have done it before doing this spell. Yes.
I'm not gonna worry about it though.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Intelligence is 20.
+5. So
Five. There we
in
go.
place where you're adding and subtracting bonuses, you're going to add a +5. And that's to hit.
The check bonus +5. All right, this is full attack.
Single attack,
Single attack. There we go.
which is a 33. Which is going to hit this creature. And with 12 damage, you do exactly enough to get it to release Ava.
Woo!
As you send it unconscious and spiraling to the ground.
Yeah.
As you and Ava are falling, you can, as you want, immediate action to cast Featherfall on you and your falling companion.
Can't cast it on Ava, actually. You can only cast it on yourself.
Can I
Why?
Can I grab her?
Hex only works on the witch. Also,
Okay.
Ava's fine for the first 30 feet.
That's fair. Though, yes,
Yeah, she's an
technically,
air spell. She don't care.
technically, you know what? For the shits and giggles of cool factor, since you're already in the air, I'll let you go ahead and also scoop Ava up into your offhand arm,
Woo!
since you
I mean,
have
yeah.
a one-handed weapon.
Technically, Ava's not taking that first 30 feet anyways. So.
You're right.
Man, it's
Yeah,
so
in 2
fun,
levels,
huh?
this won't matter at all because she'll just not have to deal with falling.
But it's cooler this way, Pierce.
Yeah.
Silth just sniped a dragon in a no-scope shot, and Ethna just dashed up and zipped up to grab you out of the sky.
Ava, with a deadpan expression on her face, looks you in the eyes and goes, "Swoon."
That takes away what I was gonna do from her. I was gonna catch her. I could make that vertical.
You
I
can
can't.
jump that high. I forgot about that.
I can
Gotta
make
get
that
that-
vertical.
Gotta get the Raging Leaper.
Edna would not know how to react to the swoon in deadpan, so she'll just kind of like look at you like, you're welcome.
She'll pet your head. Good job.
Thank you. That was a big jump.
As you
Give us
fall
a
back
fall.
to the ground.
Oh, it seems that you're more prepared to fall than I expected. Most people just die.
We can't die. We have to fall gracefully and stay alive. We got shit to do.
Indeed. I suggest we nap after this, though. I am getting a little low on some of the more dangerous spells.
Oh, it even put it as a Drake. Whoops.
The Drake looks up. Nice.
Very nice.
You've done
Nice.
well.
Yeah. Alas, this creature does not have any loot on it exactly, but Ava failed to identify this creature, but those with nature or arcana or planes could roll it now that it is dead.
It's dead.
Let's see. Let me take a look at this creature once more. Summary. With a 24, that is just enough to identify it as a Rift Drake. Let me get you some deets on this creature. You won't be able to ask any questions, but you did at least identify it. These creatures tend to be of badlands or regions scarred by gods. Rift Drakes are savage, as they are brutal, as the lands that they hunt. Their strength and savagery tends to often make them seem like mere deadly beasts, but Rift Drakes are actually simply delight in battle more than most drakes, frequently clashing with even their own members of heritage. They rarely deign to talk to other creatures, often doing so only as a game in which they can make more and more outrageous demands until the victims realize the drakes are or their manipulative drakes grow bored. These creatures rarely stay on land for long, preferring to circle high above near ominous peaks or spires, and roosting in the crevices of the same. When a Rift Drake spies a prey from such heights, it breaks off its flight to dive onto the victims, scattering groups and sowing terror with its sudden emergence. With particularly agile foes, they will tend to use their breath in order to slow their victims and then pick them off one by one. They love the taste of blood and focus their attacks on the fleshiest looking of creatures. Which is probably why they really didn't target Darlin in this encounter. A Rift Drake is usually around like 14 to 16 feet long end to end, and its burly spiky body weighs 2,500 pounds on average.
Jesus.
It's a big motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Basically sounds like it's the orc of the sky.
Yeah, to a certain degree. That's it. You have felled this creature and prevented it from devouring your poor squishy caster.
Yeah,
Good on you guys.
Yay.
we did
You
good.
forgot I had a javelin.
No.
Dude, I've like I know you guys have normal javelin. Returning javelins is an entire other like thing.
I was like, alright, we could get one magic item here. I was like, cool, I know what I want, because I already got all the other magic items. I need a throwing ranged weapon.
Dude, People sleep on javelins. Like, it's just
I'm a
once.
strength character. It's the best one for me because he uses dex to hit, but strength for damage.
Right. But all things considered, you guys have Bootless Monster. I'm gonna drag y'all back to the Minderhalls Valley map, and y'all traveled a decent ways today. It's getting closer to about that point where people are probably starting to feel hungry, and the growling bellies are probably starting to, if Ava's like, I want to rest, I feel spent. People are probably getting to that point where it's like, all right, it's time to munch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend all my spontaneous healing to heal myself.
Fair enough.
I'll heal 20. That's
I'm
my
gonna-
turn.
I forgot you have the Mutamus
Yep.
fighter archetype, right?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
It's great.
We have time to do something, or
That is a quick little thing that he can do that doesn't take like too much action economy. But
Oh,
It's a free action. I can just heal myself for 20 hit points.
the question now comes down to, what does the party want to do? You did just take a bit of a beating from this Drake, and it is getting to about that time where food is going to start to be wanted.
Probably best to rest down for the night, find somewhere good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Roddy.
Roddy will be fine. He's a
I'm-
brave young lad of stupid natures.
If he's smart, he's bedding down himself. Hopefully.
This dude got his brother killed over a joke.
We don't
I'm
know
worried
that.
for him.
We don't know that.
Actually, I think we do.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we know that this is what happened. There was a whole backstory like thingy.
Yes,
Yeah,
but,
like we
but the
found the
characters
notes,
know.
we found the dagger.
Like we know that there was a conspiracy, and we knew that. Like I think Scree was a part of that whole thing.
But we know basically everything that happened is Roddy's fault.
Yes, and he's trying to make up for it now. And
Anyway,
it still he's doing damn good.
So y'all are spending the evening tending to your wounds and,
Fixing my gun.
fixing your gun. Anything else you guys are doing in the evening? Is there, settling down, precautions being taken, anything of the like?
Keeping watch.
Yeah, Ava's gonna be casting Keep Watch on herself and probably Dolgus, who's the most perceptive, whoever's the most.
Do we get health back on this, or do we have to cast stuff to get health back?
Well, even if you were to take your natural rest, that will give you some hit points back, but it's not going to give you all your hit points back. You're probably still going to need to burn some resources, all things considered. Because I think most of you are well into about the halfway mark of your hit point pools.
Well beyond.
Oh yeah.
Sleeping gets you your level plus your constitution modifier and hit points. So
So we don't click the rest button.
well, not yet.
Okay.
I just want to hear what everybody's doing in terms of evening activities, preparations, things of that nature.
Ava will tap herself with the wand of healing. Because
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
Healing hex for me.
that wand
Oh, I
does a
heal.
significant chunk of Ava's health.
Maybe.
Oh, I got 11 health. Yay.
If my thing stops being stupid.
Is there anything? Is there anything we can do to like see if we can hear or like track anything from Roddy where we're at while we're resting?
That'd be survival checks.
All right.
And that's just checking the general surroundings for anything that would look like extra humanoid footprints of the like.
I have -1 in survival.
Yeah, your survivalists are kind of out of commission at the moment.
I have +5 in survival.
You could make the check.
Nah.
A peripheral look around doesn't seem to indicate too much in any given direction for traceable tracks.
Okay.
Seems like the place is well trafficked, just in general, so much of it's probably been stamped down at this point.
Man, we have like cure serious wound potions and stuff in our caravan.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one. I think that's broken.
Let me ask you this, there, Athena.
Hmm.
How many people are on your healing hexes for the day?
I think it's just Ava and List. Just Ava and Chompy have been healed in this day.
Okay. Do you want to spend those before bed then?
Yeah, I just need my button not to be broken. I've been trying to click it, and it keeps not doing anything.
You could always roll 2d8 and then add 8 because of your level.
So 2d8 plus 8.
Who's that for?
I know I need to be healed.
Okay, so we'll start with you first then. You'll get 20 back. Because I know you can once a day that for, every person.
Yeah. And do Ava next.
I thought Ava had already received healing because you said Ava and
right.
Chompy.
And Sylph.
Okay. Sylph can add 15 more hit points to his character sheet.
And then Darlin.
Oh man, nice. I'm pretty much
Darwin
full.
don't need healing.
Well,
Darwin's fine.
what?
Well, you're getting it anyway.
Fine.
Okay, go back to. Oh my god. Plus 20.
Did you feed the cat?
The cat must have sustenance.
Cat's already been fed. She's a filthy liar.
The cat has had sustenance. Kita's probably like, what the fuck?
He threw it down the stairs. I hit it.
Yeah, she was carrying up the stairs and dropping it down to run downstairs and grab it.
Yep. Well, now she gets to not do that.
She was entertaining herself.
Well, entertain herself some.
Mom, you're so mean.
She so is.
Poor furry baby was playing with itself, trying not to bother anybody. And then it's like, yeah, fuck your toy. Ah!
I'm back.
welcome.
Oh, I'll come back.
Saw it that way too. I heard it. I synced it.
Shint it.
I synced it.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
welcome.
Sorry, my teeth are hurting.
So, what sure we got Ava, who's on Keep Watch. Who else is on Keep Watch?
And I will stay up.
Maybe we'll get to that now.
Ava and Etna. The gal power.
Mhm.
Power.
I don't know. Do you by chance have this in your own spell?
Have what?
Keep one. The spell.
No, I don't.
It might be worth it to copy a handful of spells that I have into your own spellbook.
I'd be down to learn them.
I believe the inks are fairly expensive, but cheaper than other means.
Mm-hmm.
If you, Ava is willing to show you her spellbook if you are willing to learn spells from it.
And I would definitely be down to learn spells. She hasn't
It's
learned
just-
really any from any
Yeah.
books recently.
Get what the cost for scribing spells.
You guys can just read each other's diaries and learn shit?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
The only people who can't learn other people's shit is nobody can learn alchemist shit but other alchemists.
Yeah.
Alchemists can learn wizard shit, though.
Yep.
Yes. But nobody can
Weird.
learn alchemist shit but other alchemists.
That is cool.
Yeah.
It's because alchemist shit
But-
makes no sense and everybody's just like, what the fuck is this?
So if Edna falls asleep, Sylph can read her diary and learn stuff.
No.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Sorry, buddy. It
We don't
doesn't
have
quite work
that
like that.
ability.
Wizards and prepared spellcasters that have like spell books as their like general focus can effectively read the arcanum within and copy it down from like a different wizard or
Oh, okay.
similar setup. There's a few classes that do that. It is a specific mechanic for them to share spells.
Yeah.
That
So
makes more
wizard
sense.
and arcanist are similar type casters. So
Yeah. So
Um,
that said, please make sure that the spell that you are actually trying to teach her is on the Magus list, because not all of them do translate.
yes, that is correct. Those are the costs I just posted.
Let's go ahead and take that.
This is on
link
the
and-
Magus spell.
Yep, let's go ahead and take that link and put that here in the game links and guides. Bam. That way we can have it for later and it doesn't get lost in general chat.
Yeah, so Ava will share her spellbook if there's I don't know what level of casting you get in Magus spell. This is kind of weird.
So if you try to teach her a spell, it will always port over to whatever the Magus spell list is. So that would be the cost for it. So even if it were a second level spell for you, but it's a first level spell for her, or whatever spell
Yeah.
level it ends up being, it's the Magus's like cost.
Okay.
That said, anytime you are trying to scribe over a spell from another spell book, it is an hour per level of spell, so do keep that in mind.
Keep watch is a 1 level spell, so
Yes.
Mhm.
now
Which, yeah, it's a simple hour, and that's the same amount of time that it's gonna take Silk to get his gun into operational function.
Sweet.
I'm gonna shoot something again.
There's you have to make a spellcraft check as well. Which 15
that
plus
is
spell
from.
level.
Oh yeah, no, it is from another spell book. Yep.
One of these made it.
it's a fun of these.
So yeah,
able to get squeezed out of there.
It's all your fault. One of these, we lost Ava. She
Oh,
got eaten by a
no.
wagon.
Yeah, she got carried by a bird and we shot it down and it fell on top of her.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
rift drake,
no.
and it used speed surge. It grabbed Ava, who is our, and yeah,
It's
That's
okay.
what all steel rolls are for and stuff.
Now that Ava's dead, I'll be bringing in my new character that Goshen will be best friends with. I call him
Yeah.
Biff Chiselchest,
Yeah,
cleric of Caden Kalian, gold of heart, dumb of ass. No, I'm kidding. That's not my backup character.
Oh, really? Damn it!
No, he is a character I'm playing in another campaign, though.
It's not often we get a non-serious purist character. The last one we had was Rowan, and that was funny.
Well, I've been
so
stuck on
that's
Ava for a
what
while.
you
So.
missed. So now what were Ava and Ethan doing? They're learning spells.
They're swapping
touching each
diaries.
other, the
Yep.
caressing legs and kissing on each other. It's all sorts of stuff.
There we go.
There is quite an age difference there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Not this
too
one.
young.
Y'all are kids.
Yeah, you're a child.
I'm not a child, thank you very much.
This is called the magic bean. If you plant it just right,
You're
the
all
beanstalk will
significantly
grow.
younger than Ava, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
How old are you?
I am the same age as you.
Are you?
Yes, I'm 68.
Yeah,
thought you
y'all
were
are
younger.
actually all a bunch of old timers. Not gonna lie. The only
Yeah.
person that's actually kind of the baby of the group is Sylph, remarkably. And Sylph's not even like Sylph's well into his like middle years.
Yeah, if we're going by like species age, Ava's actually a kid.
Yeah.
She's like young adult, so.
Actually, sorry. Gochen's the baby of the group.
Yeah,
Gochen's 20.
baby.
What's Azamar's like age range?
That is
Depends
based
on
off
their-
of the
yeah.
parent race. So yours are
Yeah.
humans, so you follow human tracking.
Okay, so I age normally.
Yes. But like if per se you were an elf, you would have more elvish lifespan tendencies.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm about middle age. I'm coming on middle age for a dwarf.
Yep.
No, not even close if you're 68.
Not middle age. It's not the point I'm looking for. What is it?
Like a young adult.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
like
an
your mid
adult
20s.
yeah. You could give it that much.
If you are 68,
I am
then
self-taught
you are
years.
yeah, self-taught years. So you don't actually hit middle age for a good minute.
Oh yeah, I know. I know
Mhm.
dwarves live for like almost
Few
what,
centuries.
300 years, just
Mm.
300 years, something like that.
No,
Ava's not even to self-taught age. She's just an intuitive right now.
That's scary.
Ava is okay. Sylphs are adults at 60 years old. She is 68.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so you're in your adulthood then.
Yeah, barely. She's like 20 in
Yeah,
human
so-
years.
Yeah, she's a little older than Gochin would be in terms of like her species age and maturity.
Mhm.
Gochen's
Yeah,
the baby.
dwarfs reach adulthood at 40.
Yep.
So, I'm 20 years into it.
And
20
say
years into being an adult.
Edna's
basic-
56, so she's like what? Middle age?
Yeah, you are actually in middle aged
Yeah.
if you're human. Which means that technically you should be taking penalties.
You should be.
Aha.
She's a human elf.
Oh, you're a
Uh,
half elf.
Yeah, she's a half elf.
Yeah.
oh yeah, you are. Okay, no, you got a slightly longer
No,
life.
you got a
Get a
couple
hip
more
save.
years. They age about 5 to 10 years slower than humans.
Mm.
Now I gotta go look up half elves, motherfuckers.
still
Half elf
cheap as even
adulthood
saying
starts
age.
at 20, humans at 15. So they're 5 years slower in aging.
Age categories. That's what I want. The vital statistics. So yeah, half elves.
Middle age is 62 for half elves.
Okay, so you got a little bit of time yet. You're not quite middle age, but you got, a couple years.
Yeah, you're pushing that door.
Yeah.
I got a while, and so
Yeah.
does Sylph.
Sylph, I think, was like in his early 30s. Right?
I think I was like 34.
Yeah, so you've got like a
So,
year, and then you become
you
middle
got a
aged.
year. You've got a year until you're middle aged.
Yeah, height 6'2", weight
Yeah,
185.
Yeah, but Darlin is a relative child in turn. Like, yeah, he's in that same neck as the rest of you. You're all in that phase of like
Young adult.
just out of your pubescence, fresh adults getting their feet wet in the world and having to deal with some shit. Ethna and Sylph are like nearing their middle age.
Yeah, we've seen some shit already.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't ask how old Dolgus is. We don't actually know. He's just been around.
He's just there.
But yeah, if you want, here's a link that gives all the age stuff.
Yep. Let's also put that in game links and guides. Boop, done.
You can see the average heights and weights of most people. Most
This
races,
is-
male to female.
Dave, this is why at amidst this, when people have brought up like ages and I'm just out straight out for what category they're in.
Yeah, what was Albert? I forgot what you said he was. Oh, what is it for elderly? You said something that sounded so
Venerable.
fancy. Yeah, venerable.
Look, if you're 70 years old, you are venerable.
Yep.
If you're 53 years old, you're just old.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And I'm middle aged.
Yeah, you're middle aged.
You
In
made
one more
Sylph
year,
old.
what's gonna be funny? In one more year, you're gonna be hitting middle age. You're gonna get a little weaker physically, but all of a sudden
No.
you're gonna feel a little bit more wiser and smarter
Nope.
and a little bit more charismatic. You got
Yep.
that silver fox starting to go on for you.
Yeah, all the
No.
physical stats for a middle-aged character in Pathfinder go down by 1, but all the mental
Oh.
stats go up by 1.
Oh no.
Yeah,
don't
You're
need
gonna
that.
become the silver fox barbarian. The part, I mean.
it's to reflect your years of experience and your decaying peak of maturity.
I played an old age bard once, and it was great. Because like I
Why
didn't do combat. It's like, oh god, my hairs are gray. I'm like, I got hair in my ears. What's going on?
And that's for each age category. So once you hit old, that's -2, and once you hit venerable, it's -3. But
Oh,
the mental
shit.
bonuses stack up as well.
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
that
venerable
makes
you-
sense.
Yeah, at venerable you get a -3 to all the physical and a +3 to all the mental.
Which is why when you see the crotchety old wizards that move like they're
They're strong as shit.
Yeah, they just take their shirt off and they just like force blast half the earth off. You're like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
them brain muscles.
Yeah, holy shit.
But welcome one of these. We have recently rescued a sylph from the air.
Yeah,
Ava. Ava from the air.
or Ava.
Ava's a sylph.
Ava's a sylph, not a
It was
sylph.
a stealth.
Not
Oh,
to be confused with sylph.
Yep. They're really close together in terms of how they sound.
Yep.
But yes.
Sylph? Stealth.
stealth. Okay.
Stealth. Yours is S-I, hers is S-Y.
Yep. You,
By
you
yourself.
enunciate you
Yourself.
enunciate you enunciate the T in Sylph,
Okay.
whereas with Sylph, you're really enunciating the F.
Yep.
Okay.
Like fuck you. You're
Yeah.
going,
Now
Right.
that
"No."
you're emphasizing the F, I see what you're saying. The difference now.
Yep. That said, it is a campfire scene, so
Yeah.
we have the girls sharing spells. Is there anything that Gojin would be doing since he has not participated in some of the combat so far?
You said we're around a campfire?
Yeah, we're at a campfire. Y'all are making a campfire, getting ready to, get some dinner going, resting because the group has gotten their asses handed to them a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But you did get to watch the spectacle of Darlin pitching a awesome javelin meta throw. Sylph decided to whirl around and no-scope fire his bow with a proper gloom binding bolts, blinding a drake and making it spiral down from the air. And then you saw your Ethne just zip into the air with magic, slashing the creature, getting it to release your friend, and scooping her up in the air as they gently floated down.
And there's hearts and stars and little Tweety birds flying around.
Little
Yep.
anime girl voice. Wow.
Yep. You even swear you heard Ava go swoon while looking up at Ethna.
Little sparkle in her eyes and everything.
Beads of sweat glistening in the sun as she's.
But as it was said, it was done in the most deadpan like style that could. It's Ava.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way Ava can do it.
Yeah, I know. And now that Ava's been rescued, she's opening her spell book and sharing, and in a non-demeaning way.
Oh?
Yeah, she talked down to you the entire time. Well, detect magic, but like she's like just letting Ethna like look at all the awesome magic.
Uh-oh, I think Gochin has to come visit for this one.
Man, that really was that cool. Like, you made it sound really cool. It really was that cool.
Yeah, y'all really put down the sauce of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was great when I threw the javelin and poor Xena was like, okay, that's back.
I can't believe I missed the javelin meta.
I
Yes,
know.
you missed the
What's that
meta.
look
It was
going on?
sweet.
I've never carried javelins before except for this game. Because
And
it is the
works
meta.
so well.
They've never been as good as they are here.
I'm gonna laugh when we're in book 6, and I look to the melee as to like what they're gonna have to do, and
Javelin! That time I'm gonna have spirit weapons so I can use it on Javelin, and it's gonna have thundering, and I'm just gonna start hucking them like I'm Zeus.
Yeah, start enchanting some javelins, man. Get some ready.
My Javelin
You're
is
gonna see-
enchanted. It's a +1 returning Javelin.
Yes.
You're gonna see. Oh my god! Yes! That's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to find that
Yes.
or have it made.
But yeah, campfire scene. Please feel free to engage yourselves.
Hey, I'm drinking myself to a stupor.
Dilf would be probably working on. I don't know.
Your
Probably
gun?
singing.
Your gun. For an
Well, he already
hour?
fixed his gun.
Yeah, that takes an hour. So
Yeah.
The
Maybe
goat
just
probably
around
head
singing.
over to investigate this whole magical exchange.
Gojin, do you know how to read magic?
I still haven't figured that out just yet, but I can detect magic.
Detect magic.
Honestly, shocked that you can.
You were the one that taught him.
Very shocked. Not sure if it was you so much as me, but it remains to be seen.
So, I see you're exchanging some spells here. Any mind if I listen in on this?
I mean, sure, as long as you hold Arwen for a bit.
Oh, sure. I could hold Arwen.
Friend!
He likes reading the magic too. One of his favorite things to do.
Magic great!
He's kind of
Arwen, we'll
forceful.
learn magic together.
Together!
Darlin wonders if they have one brain cell or two that they share between the two of them.
They had
You and
butt swap
halvesies.
brain cells that way.
It's like he knows the mimic has at least one because the mimic can talk properly.
They just went halvesies on the brain cell.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Intelligence is pretty expensive, so we got to share.
Share, learn, thrive!
So, what was that part there say?
Thought you were going to listen.
Yeah, it didn't sound like you guys were reading it, so I don't know what's going on.
You got to read it aloud like a story time.
How about this? If you guys read it to me, I'll tell you a campfire story.
Well, I'm
Ava
writing, so
proceeds to not read.
Edna would be reading it as she reading it out loud as she writes it down.
And as you read it, all you hear is just Arwen reciting it back to you.
Yep. 'Cause he's
Sounds
learned-
like gibberish.
And how do you spell that last part?
Arwen actually spells it for you. It seems that Arwen is able to, recite and almost mimic, things that are said, at least in the moment. How much Arwen actually... Up
Three
to
lashes for
debate.
Harrigan.
Gochin attempts to mimic, but he's not saying it right, and then Arwen says it back to him the right way, and then he says it again the wrong way.
I'll tell you guys what. As Etna is going about her, scribing of certain spells, what spells is she trying to put into her book, first and foremost?
What ones are available that I can do? I have no idea.
This is loveless. All right.
What kind of are you going to offer to her as suggestions there, Paris? Just kind of help us
So-
along a little.
Keep Watch is a mega spell, so she'll offer that. I'm assuming you already have Shocking Grasp.
Yep, I have that
Mhm.
one.
Chill Touch.
I have Frigid Touch, not Chill Touch.
She'll offer that as well. This one can make undead panicked. Has some interesting effects.
Mhm.
Do you have Shield?
I have Shield, yep.
Mage Armor, I'm guessing you already have.
Doesn't need. Already wears armor.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I was hoping liberating command would work. It's not on your spell list. Let's take a look at Ava's second level spells. Do you have mirror image?
Yes.
Blur.
No.
We'll offer that. Invisibility.
Yes.
We'll offer.
She has it.
Yeah, I have that.
Oh, shit. Nice. Do you have haste?
No.
Can you cast third level spells?
Yes, I can.
Ava will offer that. Just also fly. You have that.
Nope. I just have fly hex. Wait, hex.
Oh, okay. I mean, Ava will offer it, but probably not the best use. This.
Fly is always a nice thing, considering that you can technically cast it on other members.
Yeah.
I should have been writing these down.
Dispel magic.
I don't believe I have that one.
You guys can swap spell lists overall after, game, so to speak. But in this instance, it's one of those, like, you probably got a few hours before proper bedtime. The question is how many would you like to spend in terms of attempting to scribe some magic into your book?
Probably a couple of them. Spend a couple hours doing it.
Okay. Did any of these ones sound interesting so far?
Keep watch obviously would be a good one.
That's 1 hour.
Like I said, I should have wrote these down as Pyrrhus was saying them, because now I'm like, I lost all of the other ones.
So there was Keep Watch, which was off.
There.
Oh, there you go.
Ava does have others too, if none of those grab your eye. She's got some like person and large.
I think that you should be able to look at Ava's character sheet there, Anna, and you should be able to go over to their spells tab.
Yep, I can see it.
Yeah.
So that is their entire list. It'll just be a matter of whether or not.
Yeah, when you just click on a spell, it should like show at the top as it shows the little through thing that it has, if it has Magus 1 or Magus in there.
Yep.
Nice.
So
A lot more spells than Ava does.
that said, I'd say that if you were planning on getting a good night's sleep at a proper hour, you'd probably be looking at 5 hours dedicated to this.
Ava is going to see if
Dude, I can learn Fireball.
Yes.
Holy shit.
it is. Yeah.
You just can't use it with like spell strike.
Yeah, that's still fucking nuts.
What, you're not going to let her blow herself up like that?
It doesn't have a range of touch.
There's meta magic for that.
Shut up. She just starts asking the party, "Hey guys, what's your fire resistance?"
Actually, can she learn Lightning Bolt? It says Magus 3.
Yeah.
So
Same
then,
principle.
Yeah, Lightning Bolt. So do keep watching Lightning Bolt. That's 4 hours, right?
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to need from you then, Anna.
Okay.
1, there is a cost to scribing these into your book.
Mm-hmm.
But second, there is a spellcraft check that you have to roll in order to successfully add these.
Okie doke.
So let's go ahead and start with the Keep Watch DC.
16.
Mhm. This is going to be a spellcraft check in order to add it to your book.
Okay. Well, let's hope I don't fuck it up.
Look, Ava got held back from having Fireball. So, for good reason. Look how she abuses it. That succeeds. You only needed a 16 for that, so you've managed to get, after an hour, keep watch inscribed to your book.
Sweet.
So we can add that to your character list. That said, now we also have Lightning Bolt to add in.
Mm-hmm.
This is a DC 18.
Boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nope.
You are unable to learn Lightning Bolt, and on top of that, you may not attempt to another 7 days.
Okay, so I got
Lightning Bolt's beyond you.
7 days. She'll try again.
Yep.
Would you offer your spell book to Ava?
Yeah.
Okay. Ava's going to want to learn Vampire.
Especially after today.
Just in case, So that's 90 gold, I believe.
Paste was
And
the
then
one.
fail.
Oh, interesting.
If you're rolling at 1, you still fail.
I think you do normally.
Spellcraft is finicky that way. That said, though, yes, you can pull Vampire Touch out of her book. Ava just rips that page out of your spellbook and walks off with it. This is mine now.
Yes.
That-
Payment for you allowing to be touching her.
Now, that said, you all have shared a fair few hours of sharing magic between each other. I would like for both of you to go ahead and another set of spellcrafts between the two of you.
Well, where was that a minute ago?
Very nice. Between the two of you, you are able to enunciate and describe the magical processes by which you guys are inscribing. And Gochin, I need to see if you've been an active listener.
So what?
I think that answers that.
That's a good start. Oh no.
I was kidding. I was kidding.
You fall
I like the
asleep?
excuse.
Gochin, what have we been talking about the last 30 minutes?
The spells between the two of them. Well, mostly to Athena.
And what spells were exchanged this evening?
It was Keep Watch and Lightning Bolt.
And what did
Oh,
Ava steal from Athena?
Oh God, that's the one I didn't hear.
Uh-huh. Active listener, I see.
Starts with a V,
Wasn't it like vampiric
ends with a
something?
fire.
And here I was going to offer you. I don't know if you've actually been an active listener. Gochin sounds like he fell asleep to Arwen talking to him.
They were just very very engaged.
Mm-hmm.
No, Gochin falls asleep, and you see Darla's now holding Arwen, just talking to him about how he's going to feed him all the magical goodies.
Gochin, I'm going to give you an opportunity.
Uh-oh.
This is going to be very strange for you, all things considered, as you've picked up a small mote of use magic device. You've now had to sit here and listen to your two brainiacs chat about arcane theory and magical spell weaving for the last 5 hours. And you said that you would be a active listener in terms of the things going on. So I'm going to need a spellcraft check from you. Now, luckily, your tutors have offered such a nice and clear speech of what they're going on about. So you will get a +4 to this, thanks to 2 aid bonuses.
Okay.
So let me see your spellcraft there, one.
Yeah,
Looks like
one.
my
Craft
sheet
that
is opening up
spell.
very weird. Hold
Huh.
on.
New excuses. Sounds like we need to take a level from Gochin. We could give it to Ava instead. Make Ava just a little bit stronger.
Subway's lightning bolt.
Get 2 levels
I'm
and
in a
Ava can
page that
fly.
says items owned.
What?
Yeah. Hold on.
Gochin. Gochin.
Let me open up to full screen. Okay.
It should just be you.
Yeah, I don't know why when I double click on me, it goes to items owned. Or not even double click, just left click.
Weird.
Is it showing it normal for you?
I mean, I see you in here. Did you select which character you're using?
Yeah. I'm in me. And it has
Player character, Gochin, yeah, you.
yeah, it just says
Green.
owned item, half orc, shifter aspect, shifter claws. And that's all of that stuff is what I'm seeing.
What the fuck?
Actually, let me log out and back in maybe.
Yeah, because I've not removed any permissions from you for your sheet. That is confusing, to say the least.
Okay, there we go. After coming back in, now it's looking right. All right, so what am I rolling again? Spellcraft?
Spellcraft, and you're getting a +4 thanks to your great tutors.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? We'll give you a +5 because Ethna nat 20'd.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
The gods smile upon you today, Gochin.
Spellcraft. I don't have any points in spellcraft.
That's the point.
Go
Okay.
ahead and roll it.
Ooh.
You didn't add the +5 in there,
Oh yeah, I didn't.
so that's a 19.
Ooh.
For once, you actually understand the spells that they're talking about.
Ava, do you understand the words coming out of the mouth? Somehow I
think
do.
You beat the DC 18 that it would take to technically identify and add a 3rd level spell into somebody's spell book.
I understood What's going on?
He skipped level 1 and 2. Straight to
Well,
third.
it started with Keep Watch. It made sense then. But then you'd think that, he probably was thinking to himself, oh no, there and any of that now. But for some reason, he actually managed to, wait a second. That sounds familiar. I've seen that before.
He thinks back of the villager running for dear life and Dolgus just thunderbolting that. Like, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And because of your really good tutors, you're going to get a point invested into spellcraft.
Nice.
And you may now consider yourself trained.
Ooh.
Go, Gochin!
Gochin's on his way to becoming a magical beast.
Magical girl.
The legend
Oh, you put it in already?
Long lives.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
You have a +1 now.
Man, he's gonna be a giant mage.
No, it's mostly the mentality of now Gocha can actually start to identify magical traps if he comes across them.
And weapons.
And weapons, yes. Spellcraft will allow him to actually start identifying magical properties of weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's gonna be a long shot with a +1 only, but hey, there's still a chance.
He has that hidden luck stat.
You've been showing it with each of these random little oddities I keep throwing as his way. Gochin might not get a lot in the ways of magical items or specialty crazy things, but he's been collecting the AP stuff and has been seeming to garner some attention from his more arcane friends. Bizarre mysteries aside.
How is he doing this? Is he actually a genius in disguise? He just acts
No.
stupid?
It's just how good your teachers are. That's really what it shows.
He wants to fit in, so he just dumbs down as much as possible.
Look,
Or is he just so stupid he becomes smart?
this is the second time that he's actually managed to keep up with the arcane speak. If third time's the charm, then maybe, just maybe, I might consider giving him class skills in him.
Broken clocks and all that.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna have to make sure to wear my lucky undergarments that day.
I just when our Cicinio said that, I just picture like a calculator in a mind just saying -9999 resets to 0. And he was like, I get it.
Darlin, considering that you said you wanted to get yourself sauced, how sauced are you realistically getting yourself?
Just enough to sleep good. Not blitzed, but
Okay.
nice and toasty warm. Kind of
Feel good.
drinking.
All things considered, a penalty to your already dismal perception score.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
He is not the perceiver. He is the put it down and make sure it doesn't come back up guy.
This is very fair. This is very fair. So, the rest of the party decides to take some time as Chompy and Dolgus kind of start to get themselves wrapped up for an evening's sleep, getting ready to dream deep thoughts of Buckrug and messages going. Plenty of happy with their Dino Kart shenanigans events of today's. Honestly, it's been a busy day for you guys.
Oh yes.
Dino Kart, the combat with the Etten and the bear, the Rift Drake that damn near stole away your little sylph.
Yes.
It's been busy.
Mm-hmm.
So you all wind down and start to head to bed. Arwen kind of cozied up next to Darlin, who had been trying to, talk some mad shit about some things here and there. A little drunken stupor, since Scochin was so focused and enraptured with the arcane speak. Sylph probably looking to the stars distantly, hoping and wondering whether Roddy will send a flare, maybe a sign.
That fits very well.
And the two girls still kind of, whiling their time away, now both enchanted with the magics to keep them awake to be vigilant throughout the night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need the party to give me a set of perception checks as you slumber. Those of you that are sleeping are, of course, taking the penalties for actually being asleep.
Yes. Give us a sign, my dear bard.
Jesus Christ.
I'm thinking of you, Roddy. I'm looking into the stars. I
Is
gaze
Gochin
to see you.
Is Gochin
Even
getting the
Darlin
key flock?
can hear you.
Darling got a fucking 1.
You rolled a nat 20 and got a 1.
All penalties for being asleep and drunk.
Yep.
That's awesome. I've never seen a nat 20 and getting a 1. That's so cool.
That's a nat you didn't succeed.
Yeah.
These rolls, they intrigue me. My players, you never stop being surprising. Let me just double check this real quick.
Come on, Roddy, send me something. I'm staring into the stars.
That's the sun.
That's why I'm blinded by love.
That's not love. That's blending powder.
His glitter dust is just going off in his pockets. Man, he almost lost Jess. That scarred him. Now almost Roddy. Oof.
Yeah. During this evening, as you all slumber and are, kind of enjoying your time, there's no clear sign from Roddy this evening, but you get your bearings just by looking up at the stars as your eyelids start to flutter down their Sylph. You get the general sense of where you're at within the mountains. He can't have gotten too much further than where you guys are at, but, that would also be whether or not he took the time to sleep. Is he sleeping? Is he taking care of himself? You're not really sure. And that kind of keeps you awake a little longer than maybe you would have, but you do eventually find yourself fluttering off to sleep. Still remaining vigilant even in that rest. Darlin hits the sack like a rock, inebriated and just chest rising and falling with every loud snore. The waft of sausages kind of whisks through the air as you kind of can occasionally hear Chompy just inhale a little deeper once in a while. Gochin finds rest fairly easy. Though, he is just as deep in slumber as Darlin, considering the penalties that should come along with that. Ava and Ethna sit there and chat back and forth between the two, as their magic sustain them through the night. I have to ask, both of you have dark vision, yes? Or at least low light?
Yeah,
So?
Yeah, I think half-elves get low light.
yes, they go light.
Yes,
The light of the stars actually gives quite a decent bit of illumination this evening, as the skies are fairly clear. No villages too close by to really dilute the atmosphere around you. Low mist does kind of roll in as it settles within the valley But for the most part, you can still see, the odds and ends of nature kind of moving about. Small critters, maybe a deer here or there that kind of bounds in and out to take a drink from the river you guys are at. But noticing any kind of movement spooks them and sends them on their way. Your camp is peaceful for a time, despite all of the chaos you've endured during this day's worth of travel. Your wounds are, for the most part, mended, and you're feeling a little better about things. You've come out on top, even if there has been a bit of danger. The night seems to while away for a fair few hours, as you can tell that you've at least passed the point of, midnight. A few hours after, it's Ava who catches the first inklings of a strange sound in the distance. This almost baying sound of a animal in pain. Soon after, Ethna would hear it as well. It almost sounds like something is in a bit of distress. Do you two decide to go investigate?
Perhaps we should take a look.
Why not? Better safe than sorry.
I think it's interesting you let Gochin sleep tonight.
You weren't here when the keep watches were going.
Oh.
So you two decide to trek a little ways away from the camp to take a look?
Yep.
Okay. As you both kind of tread your way a little upriver to kind of get closer to the sound of this baying creature, this distressed animal, Sylph is the one who kind of rolls over, still not quite sleeping so soundly. He's been getting rest and has been sleeping, but it's been an on and off just unease. Just tonight doesn't feel right. And with that natural 20, even despite the penalties of, slumber that should be implicated, Sylph kind of opens his eyes as Ava and Ethna kind of take note of this strange-looking creature that seems to be baying in pain, waiting inside of the river. I'm gonna let you guys get a knowledge check real quick, but let me just get you this kind of thing. It looks like this strange-looking stag of sorts that's just kind of, whimpering and kind of limping. And as you two are kind of looking at it, I'll ask for an Arcana check. In this instance, only Ava realizes what this creature is, and perhaps a moment too late. As Sylph looks over to see what this creature really looks like, as a second one has snuck in from behind the camp. This freakish beast has the head of a badger, hooves of a stag, and a wide mouth with sharp razor ridges of bone instead of teeth, as it has lurched its way and decides to lunge at one of your party members. It is Ava who recognizes these things as Lucrota. And that is where we're going to pick up session next time.
Oh, man.
Good.
This is going to be interesting. Fuck, and Darlin's drunk. Great.
Gochin's not. Gochin's not drunk.
Gochin's not drunk.
He's not drunk. To be fair, the inebriation that Darlin has based and his wills and whims around him. At worst, he's going to have a -1 to a will save if it's made against him, but he's also pretty resistant against certain things like that.
Does being drunk help you in combat, like resist like damage or anything?
Not
So,
really,
They're
but
not normally, but there
Yeah.
are feats and class feats that change that if you're like a barbarian or a monk
or a
Okay.
Caden Kalianite.
or King Kill Knight, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
summon beer elemental.
So
But
there's
yeah.
like a type like drunken warrior type route.
Drunken. Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Let me
There's
grab.
a whole barbarian thing for it. It's pretty funny, and a monk one.
Let me just grab this real quick and show to players.
Pretty cool.
Kind of cute.
That's kind of cute, but it's gonna kill us.
It's large.
It's got the face of a honey badger. Honey badgers
Not
are
as cute
cute.
anymore.
They're fucking assholes, though.
Uh-huh.
And they don't die.
Yeah.
Animals try to bite them, and they just can't grab them.
Any type of badger is just an asshole of nature.
Oh yeah, these things are menacing. I will end up actually needing to put this note real quick. Because you got this by. Okay. Ava will get one question about these creatures. And we can redeem that at the beginning of next session. But yeah. No, that was nice. That was good. We got through a couple combats, a couple encounters. We're going to start another one at the beginning of the next one, and we got a nice little campfire.
Yeah, this is a really good match. I mean, match game.
Game over.
They were close.
And everybody got to be badasses.
Mm-hmm.
Except Gochin. Well, I mean, he still got to be a badass. He's learning magic.
Of course.
Magic.
He's getting the fundamentals of being able to actually qualify for magical crafting.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, it won't end up being like he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, Athena, you were there. Ava, you were there. I learned all kinds of magic." And they're just in there, uh-huh.
And it was all just a dream. Damn.
They're pretending that he was actually like dreaming, but it really did happen. They just don't want him to know this.
Yeah, he just was in a coma for a bit from some accident. And they're like, "Oh, we'll leave it that way. That yes, it was all a dream."
We'll get to the end of the adventure path, and it'll be just like Gochin's fever dream of adventure. Get the fuck up. We've got orders to finish.
Yeah, or worse, we wake up at the beginning of the campaign and we never did anything yet.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's in a loop.
We're still at the ceremony.
Today's the day that Ruby's supposed to get her hope knife.
Yep.
What do you mean?
what
It was
is it?
Halgra. Gochin, what are you talking about? Halgra's the leader of the town. Her daughter is named Ruby.
Oh.
We go back to the original actual version of Giant Slayer.
Isn't Omast one of the sons?
No, Omast is like actually the quasi uncle. It's the family friend who like acts as like the adopted uncle.
But he wasn't a drunkard though.
No, he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I kept most of the things for book one, like encounter-wise and like main NPC somewhat the same. The main changes for book one are the Grath family, and Halgra's, now the kid, and Ruby is the adult. As in like the previous timeline of this, Halgra dies, and the dwarven hero of Trunau is that becomes chief defender, and then eventually passes to the daughter of the previous chief defender.
Okay.
Oh god, everyone's the same, but the roles are different. It is a fever dream.
Like, I twisted the setup of like Roddy being this like more lackadaisical kind of bard, and instead of his like he was the one that would be like loved by the entire town, the best investigator, like the one who held shit down. And his brother Cursed was supposed to be this like no real backbone, kind of the like lesser of two brothers. But it's supposed to like gain a backbone as the PCs kind of like help him solve the mystery of his brothers. Instead, you guys get a very flawed brother who's, still wants good things, but just has not exactly approached life in the best of ways.
Oh, okay. It's still very fun.
I gave it a little more mystery to the murder mystery that people have already played.
Right. Have all of you right now played this one, or is there some of you that haven't?
We are getting to the territory where this party has not been before.
Nice.
I've never gotten past the first book, so.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, because our original party wiped at the end of book 1
Okay.
when Dreadok was running it. And then
We were Gestalt for that, too.
And we were Gestalt. We got cheated, I felt.
Yeah.
Something felt off about how that went down. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
Because Dredd likes to pump numbers when he feels like something's, Yeah, anyway. That said, we then decided to run this again with me as the game master, and they got to about this point as a party.
Okay.
And, starting with some of the next following sessions, we'll probably be getting into some of the material that, well, it's all new territory now.
Yes.
Boy.
One
This
of
is
the
gonna be fun.
Well, I don't really have to change the adventure path anymore because the rest haven't played it.
That's cool.
So.
I didn't remember it anyway, so it was always new to me.
yeah.
All right, I'll catch y'all later.
See ya.
Later.
Later.